Okay.
So I made this video after the Valentine's Day massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. That was meant to be the last school shooting, but in the 2 months since then, in the United States alone, there's been another 10 school shootings with 18 young lives being taken. It's time for change.
My fellow Americans,
there's been another mass shooting in America, this time in a community college in Oregon, an elementary school in Newton, or
at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida.
Now it's time for you to go again, get up on that stage and tell us all just how many children died today. Mr. President, wanna hear you read the fallen names. Dress in black, go and lay a flower at their graves. Won't you say it for the parents who can barely stand to breathe? 'Cause they know their kids won't get to live to chase down all their dreams. Just another number in the massacre we've seen. We're all too used to their young faces dead upon our screens.
so our hearts are broken today.
Each person who was stolen from us yesterday had a full life ahead of them. Our entire nation, with one heavy heart, is praying for the victims and their families.
Now we all come together just to mourn the ones they stole. The world will speak to try and find a way to feel the what's left behind in the ones who lived to tell us all. The pain they felt, the fear they've known, the hurt we'll never know.
As a country, we have been through this too many times. We've endured too many of these tragedies in the past few years.
Now it's time for us to think about the nation that we built, that stands on ground of all the hopeless blood that we've spilled. Children's lives and futures that no longer will be filled. Beating hearts and shining eyes too early have been still.
If all our government and president can do is send thoughts and prayers, then it is time for victims to be the change that we need to see.
We will not be silenced. It has gone on long enough.
To every politician who is taking donations from the NRA, shame on you.
It doesn't make sense. How many schools, how many children have to get shot?
If you actively do nothing, people continually end up dead. If you don't do anything to prevent this from continuing to occur, that number of gunshot victims will go up, and the number that they are worth will go down.
So I say fuck your constitution and your secondary amendment. We all can see the issue, so it's time that we amended it. The voices of the future, and we're shouting for a change, and here we're done with all the bullshit. We'll rise up like the suffragettes, 'cause the only home we shouldn't be afraid to live in it. Land of the free, but how much freedom is there really left in it? When lives are being taken by the empty shells of bullets. That's no freedom, that's no safety, it's murder by the government. You're the only ones who can really bring about a change in it. Stay, we're far too young to ever really have a say in it. How's that true when we're the ones who always pay the price for it? Who lose their lives so you can build a stupid fucking argument. Hear us scream and hear us shout, our voices will not be drowned out. Fight our lives and for our lives to change the laws.